Well, a huge announcement this morning from Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley. He's revealing that he's entering the 2018 gubernatorial race, competing against 3 other Republicans for the nomination. And you're looking at his brand new campaign website. It officially launched early this morning. And joining me now to talk about his bid for governor is Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley himself. Thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure to be with you again.
Now, you've been Lieutenant Governor, the youngest Lieutenant Governor in the country now for, almost 2 full terms. What made you decide it was time to run for the top job?
Michigan has come so far since the lost decade. We've seen job growth, 500,000 new private sector jobs. The unemployment rate has hit a 17-year low. We see incomes on the rise, population growing again, inbound migration of people with bachelor's degrees now #1 in the Great Lakes states. And with this comes a new optimism about the future. I want to continue the comeback and the rise that has been happening. I want to build on this strong foundation and bring Michigan to the next level.
And continuing that comeback, that's your big campaign initiative. How do you plan to do that? Because it's a tall order.
With all this job growth comes a new challenge, which is businesses from small to large to in rural areas to urban cores are saying they're having a hard time finding people with the right skills to fill those jobs. At the same time, we still have some people that need opportunity. We need to put those 2 things together. So I'm proposing, #1, to really go all in on education, to have the best K-12 system in the nation. We need to also expand our skilled trades pipeline, fill 100,000 new skilled trades jobs just in the next several years. And then on top of that, we need to transform our social service system, the social welfare system, into a springboard to employment. It's not good enough just to sustain a person where they're at, but we have to create a pathway and push people toward independence and work.
Now, a lot of people will say, arguably, your prime competition is the other person in the race who's also a Republican, who has raised the most money so far and also has great name recognition, the Attorney General for the state, Bill Schuette. What differentiates you the most from him?
First of all, the record of this comeback. I led 2 massive and historic tax cuts through the process. Been a part of that team that balanced the budget, put the fiscal footing back underneath the state. I personally led the elimination and streamlining of thousands of rules and regulations. And with that came job growth. Our state is the #1 state in job growth among the Great Lakes states, #6 overall in the nation. Who would have thought that was possible coming out of the lost decade? And so that record of accomplishment is something that I think does set me apart from all of the other people that are talking about running. But on top of that, I'm also the only one with a detailed, specific plan on how to take it to the next level. They're not talking points, it's a real plan.
As we're wrapping up, I did want to just mention the Flint water crisis. I know you've spent a lot of time on the ground in Flint. How do you propose to fix all the issues there in that city?
I moved my office to Flint. I figured that there were enough people looking backward, pointing fingers, casting blame, and fighting about the past. What the people of Flint needed more than anything else was somebody who's willing to be there, work shoulder to shoulder with them on the future: education, healthcare, nutrition, economic development, and infrastructure. And so that work does continue, but I think that's the difference in leadership style.
Sure.
While some people look backward, I look forward.
And renouncing your endorsement of now President Trump last year before he was elected, do you think that will hurt you among Republican voters at all?
Ultimately, the people of the state of Michigan are focused on who will bring our state to the next level. And our record of accomplishment here in Michigan and my plan to connect more people in Michigan with all the opportunity that this growing, strong economy offers, that will win the day.
Lieutenant Governor Brian Calley, thank you so much for stopping by this morning. We really appreciate it.
And my pleasure.